Alright, welcome back to the Supercoach Nuff channel. In this video we're going to have a look at the Game Week 38 preview, so the final week for Premier League, Fantasy Premier League I should say. Um, but we'll review Game Week 37 first, and as you can see we scored pretty well with a 137. This was including our bench boost, however we did use 5 extra transfers to get to to that point. So we actually lost 20 points. So I think in terms of the game week rank, top 300k was based on this number perhaps, but then you've got to take the 20 off. So overall, we actually dropped a little bit. The plan didn't quite work out to load up on the double game week, guys. We slipped back a bit, but we're still inside the top 40k, and if we can sort of, stay within the top 50k this week, we will be absolutely cheering. So, if I have a look at the team, so we had Vicario in goal. Obviously, a tougher game against Man City in the second game, but got 4 points, so we'll cop that. Gabriel and White only had the one game, but a clean sheet for Arsenal meant they scored well. Pedro Porro actually getting, I think it was a goal in one of the games. Yeah, a goal in the Burnley game, so that got him to 10 points for the round, which was pretty handy for defence. Cole Palmer, 14, just keeps doing it. Foden with 11, so scored the goal for us, which was good. I think De Bruyne might have scored one as well. Not 2 assists, there you go. Son blanked in both games, which was unfortunate. We were backing him in the Burnley game, but I guess part of the reason why we brought him in is for their Game Week 38 matchup against Sheffield. And then our front three, we had Nick Jackson with a 7. Isak also blanked, and Haaland was our captain, and ended up being the right choice, given he scored a couple of goals against Spurs, so 15 doubled to 30. And then on our bench, so I guess bench boost helped out a bit this week. Dubravka slightly higher than Vicario with a 5. Gordon with an 8. Gusto 13. So I think scored a goal and a clean sheet, no an assist and a clean sheet, and 3 bonus points. There you go. And Richards was our just cheap defender, so getting 2 points from him was decent, I think. So in terms of the plan for this week, we have one free transfer, but I guess we'd really like to get Salah back in, I should say. So I'm going to trade out De Bruyne, make it as easy as possible. We need to find 2.3 mil. So I think the easiest way to do that is we'll trade out Nicholas Jackson. And if I can find him, bring in Muniz from Fulham. So 4.3 mil. And has a game against Luton this week. So a good chance of filling up there. So make those transfers. It's going to cost us 4 points, but that's fine. It's the cost of doing business. So back three is probably going to stay the same. Vicario, part of the reason we brought them in again was because of the Sheffield matchup. Arsenal, rock solid defence. The big four in the midfield. Gordon's got a little bit of an injury cloud, so we're happy to put him on the bench. And then the front three, obviously. And then Gusto against Bournemouth will be an okay replacement if needed, and obviously Richards in case of emergency. So then I guess the question is the captaincy, and I think surely it's got to be Son against Sheffield. It could be a fill up, and then the other one it's a Salah or Haaland sort of deal. Maybe even Palmer would be in the conversation, but I'll go with Haaland. I think Man City are going to lock up the title on Sunday night, as much as that irks me to say. But best team this season, as it will show, will be the ones lifting the trophy on Sunday night, Monday morning, our time. So I think that's about it. Obviously, we'll do a review of this sometime in the next week, but then that'll be it for Fantasy Premier League this season. So if you've got any questions, comments, thoughts, feel free to add them below this video. Give the thumbs up if you enjoy the FPL content. Obviously, looking for an indication whether to get back on next year. I think it's pretty good to have some content over the summer. Um, but obviously, subscribe for all the fantasy sports content on the channel, along with everyone else who has. I think I saw it's jumped up way over 380 subscribers in the last week, so that's an extra 10 or more. So thanks everyone who has got on board. But other than that, we'll catch you in the next one.